I just wanted to share with you a little excerpt from my journal. On the following pages, if you swipe, you can read it. Here it goes, really. This is Thursday, the 11th of July 2019. I'm at anchor in the Talaga Pond. It's day 3 since I've been here. Last night I had a telephone coaching session of Psych K with Will Hahn, an Aussie now living in Brazil. Its intention is to change the subconscious beliefs that hold us back, what I call real soul knowing. It was an amazing 1.5 hours, and I felt last night an inner relief, and I feel stronger this morning too. The particular areas that were strong and meaningful for me are: I have an inner core seal strength and confidence. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am seen. I am heard. All of these brought strong emotions, particularly the first and last. After each balancing of these ideas came what I can only describe as a deep inner peace within me, something I have since school days in Mrs. Lane's English class wanted to attain, to hold, to feel. I have attended the positive mental attitude training courses over the span of my life, even helped and instructed many. I have faced fears. Believe it or not, this sailor is afraid of ocean waves. And I've done it anyway. I've sought counselling and even trained to be one. I've tried therapy, Reiki, tarot, coaching, praying, meditation, and yogaed my way along this path I travel on. Yet never once have I truly believed all my conscious mind was telling me. I have never really believed in me. Reading back through my journals, I have often asked God, the universe, and even my dead father how I might attain the real knowledge and belief as such. I have always felt that there was much more to this I am a self-confident individual than the superficial stuff I felt. I have always known deep down in my root soul that my businesses, projects, and even me would be far more successful if I could only know and feel that deep soul belief that the business, and more importantly I, was capable, competent, worthy and successful. I'm halfway through my 60th year along this path, yet still I did not have the one thing I know deep in my heart will shift this journey. Last evening, after my session with Will, it started to shift. Actually, thinking about it now, it shifted during the 1.5 hour chat. I cannot even begin to describe what or how the details of the session went. My conscious mind barely remembers, but as Mary Oliver says in her poem Wild Geese, the soft animal of my body knows what it knows, loves what it loves, and knows finally its place in the family of things. I do know that I was open to receive some help, but had purposely not read up about what or how Will did things. I didn't even know it was called Psych K. I had met Will on Instagram after reading some of his posts, commenting on them. I do like to engage, and he had reciprocated on mine, and somehow I just knew. I knew that whatever was behind these posts he offered up, I had to have a piece, that somehow my soul was weeping for it. I cannot now even recall how we got along the path to having the first session. I know we had both engaged in each other's posts and had brief discussions. Then somehow it was the 10th of July at 19:45 hours, and in 15 minutes I was having my first pre-session with Will. We started on a video call, but my data is limited here on board and the bandwidth not conducive to a flowing video conference call. I also, now I come to think of it, find it easier to concentrate on what the other person is saying if I can put all my conscious effort into one of the senses, listening. so we quickly moved on to voice call. As much as I was keen to learn from Will, I had no idea as to what or how he would run the session. I guess I had imagined some type of life coaching, which it was, and yet it wasn't. It was almost just a chat, yet it wasn't. Something here was very different. Will quickly and expertly established a good connection between us, and the half-hour slot became 1.5 hours, which incidentally went in a flash. But, and here is one of the most important things, it left me feeling absolutely at peace and in harmony with my inner core soul. It left me energised yet calm, grounded and yet lifted, lighter somehow. This morning, after the first energy-giving sleep for at least 6 months, already old habits and feelings have shifted in small yet significant ways. This morning I am not overwhelmed with the tasks, repairs, maintenance and jobs all on my list of to-dos. Today I know that each in its right time I will successfully complete, that I am the woman I am meant to be, in the place I am meant to be, and that I am grounded in my place, standing tall within my power and within the family of all things.